Good evening, everybody, and thank you for being here today. This is why. First of all, parents in the audience, thank you so much for sharing the joy of your children with me every single day. It is something new every single day, whether it's the amount of squishmallows I have in my office, whether it's the crazy stories, whether it's how much homework they have. They never fail to share it with me, every single one of them. There are 172 students that performed here tonight. 172 between concert band, between symphonic band, the color guard, wind ensemble, and pretty much everybody else involved in these classes. This is a massive program, and it's only getting bigger from here. And I really want to thank each and every single one of you for sharing, well, students, thank you for sharing your time and your patience and with all of my nuttiness every single day. And thank you, parents, for asking me the right questions, for sharing just your child with me every single day, because it is such a joy to make music with them. It's been a year, and I'm sure we can all agree that. And this is the culmination of what this year has been. It has been trials and tribulations, ups and downs, probably one of the first real years after COVID that these kids kind of learned what it's like to get back into it, put their head into something, dedicate themselves to something they're really proud of. And they learned that throughout the fall season. They learned how it's like to struggle. They learned what it's like to push when sometimes they just want to give up. And they learned a lot, and I've had very deep conversations with a lot of them, and a lot of them have realized it on their own of, oh, I need to grow up, and they did. They did. They grew up a lot. This spring semester challenged all of them. I am so proud of them that between trying to prepare for all of their ASAP classes and everything that's going on and still getting 30 minutes of sleep a night or something like that, they still managed to show up, and they still managed to put their heart and soul into it. And that really showed, because I'm really proud of where all the bands started and where they ended. Especially congratulations to Symphonic Band for being one of the only second bands in pretty much this calendar of the state to attend state MPA, and they took it on with a challenge, and I'm really, really proud of them for rising to that challenge. And of course, Wind Ensemble, the band that took a chance on me in January, and I want to say thank you to all of you, especially the seniors. And I know it's been a lot. That you've had a lot of directors in front of you on the podium, and they rose to the challenge, and they are magical. And between the laughs, between everything, they really did it. And I am so beyond proud of just their musicianship, their ability to communicate, and especially seniors. You should be proud of the legacy that you're leaving. You should be proud. You should not leave the Park Vista bands feeling sad about it. Just know that you've made this a better place. Thank you all for your effort. Thank you for your diligence. And thank you all for being here and supporting the Park Vista bands. We just performed. Thank you. We have a couple more little surprises for you. Wind Ensemble, it's been a running joke for us. We were playing this piece called Symphonic Dance No. 3, Fiesta, by a composer named Clifton Williams. And in the score, he writes, in the beginning, use as many maracas as possible. I did not know what that meant. And we tried deciphering it every single day since January. I was like, guys, what does this mean? It says as many maracas as possible. And everybody I asked had a different story. They said, give as many maracas to the percussion section. No, give them egg shakers. No, give everybody maracas. And so we tried. We had a bunch of people in our band room helping me, helping the students. Every single person said a different answer. And so we settled on giving our woodwinds egg shakers, and we settled on giving our percussion maracas. But it turned into this whole thing. And it's really a massive piece. It's one of the most challenging this group has seen in a while, and it's really a masterwork to put together. And they had the best state MPA performance I could have asked for. They had the best music making ability. They had everything possible. So I told them, let's let loose and have a little fun tonight. So you might see some theatrics on the stage. You might see a lot happening on there. We might go a little faster than you're used to. I might go a little faster than I'm used to. But that's just because they put their heart and soul into this piece, and it's time we just have a little bit of fun with it. So I told them, let's go, let's see what happens. That's Fiesta. And then afterwards, I would like to do a little special something for Never Walk Alone, but I'll leave the surprise, and I feel like they have something to say, so I'm going to give this to them now.
So before we get on to this next piece, I'd like to extend a thank you to Ms. Murthy from the entire Wind Ensemble, concert bands, everyone. We want to thank you. So dear Ms. Murthy, this school year has been nothing short of extraordinary. Through the numerous hardships this band program has endured, you have constantly held it together with a smile on your face. The passion that you have for this activity has led to an enormous amount of success, even in the face of extreme adversity. More importantly than ever, you put Parkhurst's band program back on the radar, and in its future you will have a substantial amount of support from the entire band community, not just the students and faculty, but band parents, alumni, and fellow band directors. Thank you for bringing such an extraordinary ending to an extraordinary year. Without your leadership and pedagogy, this band program may not have succeeded in the way it has. Thank you for your commitment to Park Vista. Here's to being extraordinary, Park Vista performers.
Am I on? Okay. Mine's even shorter. Thank you. Since we met at last year's spring concert, I found that you are the embodiment of the phrase, "Don't judge a book by its cover." I know I speak for our parents when I say that over the past year, not only have you exhibited your musical excellence, but you have kept the morale up and stepped into the role of director with great ability and authority tempered with kindness and lightheartedness. Quite the accomplishment for your first job. We thank you for being the glue that has kept this program together and the person who has and continues to elevate it and push our children to be the best that they can be. One last